You're welcome to this channel once again. Rema is the latest wave in the African music structure, especially Afro. Because of the capacity on how he can deliver, he has been able to attract the mind of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and other prominent football stars in the world who have voted Rema as the biggest Afro musician in the Nigerian industry currently. Today, I'll be talking about how Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and top world footballers vote Rema as the biggest artist in the African music industry on the Grammy platform. Well, according to a close source who said that during Rema's performance at the Balon event, so many of these top football stars in the world were so captivated by his talent, and also seeing an African man who have pushed himself in a place where boundaries are common, and also where people stop their dream immediately they meet their own target in their eyes. Yet Rema has been able to push boundary at his own age and level, piercing the hearts of not just football stars but also across international fans. Before I continue to dive into this topic, don't forget to tap the follow button on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok page for more entertaining content about celebrities and also the day-to-day trend in our African society. Please hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and click on the notification bell for daily video updates on the current happenings in the entertainment industry and also in the pop culture. A close source is saying that the likes of Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, and so many football stars that Rema was lucky to meet during his Balon d'Or performance decided to vote him for the upcoming Grammy Awards in the 2024 categories that this Nigerian musician was being elected for. Well, according to a very close source to the Grammy, saying that Rema was actually nominated for 4 categories: the best African music performance, the best world music artist, and also some various collaboration. Also, Rema's music was included since his success featuring Selena Gomez on the Calm Down hit seems to be trending. These certain football stars decided to hit their tap button because they were impressed after Rema delivered a very stunning performance, and to their own greatest shock, they decided to clap their hands for Rema, who is not far from their own age, yet he's achieved so much in the music industry where it's rare to see a young African fresh talent come up, and he kept pushing himself beyond limits. Aside from this top football stars nominating Rema to win the upcoming Grammy Awards because they believe in his own capacity and they've actually seen Rema's work in the world, so many people immediately Rema performed at the Balon d'Or event started comparing Rema to the likes of David, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, to the point where even the ESPN FC recognize so many African talents, especially Rema, talking about how the African talents are indeed breaking their boundaries and they are reaching for the stars. As it mentioned, Rema at the Balon d'Or, Burna Boy at the European Champions League, Davido at the World Cup during their halftime performance. Well, that's not the only thing that seems to be happening, since Rema just shake the table, and a lot of people are saying, based on his level of experience, his age, and also his capacity on delivering, well, one fan is out here saying that Rema is bigger than Wizkid for now. Another person decided to comment that Wizkid will never see Mbappe before, because Mbappe watched Rema perform and he was indeed happy. Even when Rema stood up to shake his hands, we saw the reception. One person responded by saying, yes, at this level, it's easy to say that Rema is indeed bigger than any other artist in the Nigerian music industry, including David and Burna Boy. We know that in the Nigerian music sector, there's no higher voices like Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy. So whenever anyone compares any musician close to this, it means this person is winning and he's currently doing his best in the music game. Well, Rema has been able to achieve not just streams but also capture the hearts of fans, and he is now making rave and changing things. He's currently on his way to the Grammy 2024, which this Nigerian artist could actually come back home with an award to make him one of the first African youngest musician to win a category at the Grammys with his Calm Down hit. But while so many people are comparing Rema to the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido, who have been there in the music industry and they've also made names, they opened the gate for people like Rema to be able to perform at top organizations today. They opened the gate so people like Rema could actually shine during collaborations and many more festivities today. They opened the gate so that people like Rema could actually shine during stage performances and also its energy, because Rema currently is one of the biggest African artists who knows how to entertain his fans on stage. One person was out here saying that Davido at the World Cup ceremony, Burna Boy at the Champions League final, Rema at the Balon d'Or, where is Wizkid? Not be smart, people started comparing Rema to the likes of Wizkid, while so many people think Rema is relevant today because the likes of Wiz, Burna, and Davido made way, with one person saying it used to be P Square, Two Face, the band. Then it became Wizkid and Davido, and in 2019, Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy. Now it's Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, and Rema. We now have a big four, with someone asking, where is Olamide? But my own discussion today is, do you really think that Rema is bigger than the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido with this his latest performance at the Balon d'Or, where someone is saying Rema is currently top 3 in Africa? How you want arrange no concern me? Now, let's talk about the fact that Rema said something during one of his interviews saying that I'm not saying I want to stop music, but if I say I want to stop doing music right now, my name is still going to be on the Afrobeat Bible. If there's an Afrobeat Bible to be dropped, I'll literally be in the New Testament on the front page. He is actually saying that at some point, everything they doubted, everything they laughed at me for, I built on it. They called me an Indian boy, but I'm the first artist to shut down 4 cities in India, 5,000 capacity and above. No one can deny that I have impacted Afrobeat on a global scale. Now, he is also talking about Afrobeat in a very large proximity, to the point where even Akon said he has respect for Rema. His music is current, production amazing, his songs are amazing. He is going to be a very huge artist eventually. This was some time ago. Now, let's talk about people comparing the likes of Wizkid to Rema. Is Rema bigger than Wizkid, like this social media user Roots on TikTok said? Now, I believe in the Nigerian entertainment structure, people come first, and there are certain artists that have been able to influence the global scale in terms of scales, in terms of sales, in terms of streams, in terms of personality, and also their show records. Currently, in the African music structure, Burna Boy is the most streamed artist with over 8 billion stream on a global scale. He has a Grammy. He has sold out more than 20 shows that holds a capacity of nothing less than 30,000 people there. Now, let's move to the likes of Davido. Yes, Davido has not been able to achieve the Grammys, which is one relevant structure that one artist needs to be able to peers to gain a top ground in the music industry. But we cannot deny the fact that David has really achieved in terms of award categories like BET, Mobile, and many more of them. Let's go to Wizkid. Wizkid has sold out on different arenas and shows. His latest at the Tottenham Stadium really proved that Wizkid is the GOAT of Afrobeat. Yes, Rema is good, but Rema is not better than Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy. Well, my question now goes out to you. Do you think Rema could actually stand chest to chest with the likes of Wizkid, Davido, and Burna Boy with their lifetime achievements and also his mastery in the music industry, weighing their own achievements and weighing how far he's come? He is still young, is in his 20s, 23 to be precise, yet he is on his way to the Grammys, and these people achieve the Grammy later in their later stages in life. While David is yet to achieve a Grammy, yet he's really broken boundaries in the music industry. But the fact is, Rema is still not bigger than these voices. But who do you think is greater? Do you think Rema is on the same level as them, Wizkid, David, and Burna Boy, or you think Rema is above them? Well, a lot of people have their own doubts and opinion because Rema is currently winning, and the Balon d'Or, which happens to be the biggest sports ceremony in the world that awards players for their excellence, and it also gathers so much streams and attention. Rema performed there as the first African artist to be on that stage. It really boosted his own portfolio in the music industry. Yet, in my own opinion, I think it doesn't make him higher than these music stars.